Okay, morning, people, morning. Okay, so as you know that today, yes, we are going we go for like revision, right? Revision. Make sure you don't join the wrong class, So this is the MS class, okay, for English. So our time is start from 10 to 12 later, but we see how first, okay? If not enough time, maybe we extend a bit. Okay, maybe okay, we see how first. Okay, so for those that don't know my name, this is my name here. My name is KOKSHENG. Okay, I'll be a tutor for these 2 hours. Okay, so hopefully you're ready early in the morning, 10. But I think 2 hours class okay lah. I think so. 2 hour class should be okay. So make sure you focus in the class. Okay, so for today's seminar, right, I'm going to cover just chapter one. As you received the notes, right, correct? We only cover chapter one today. Okay, I've prepared a lot of questions here for you, but I don't think we have enough time to finish everything because I remember that I prepared 30 plus 30 plus question for this seminar. But we see how lah, okay? I will try to cover as many as possible. Okay, can. So before we start the exercise, let's recall back, revise first the chapter one. What do we have in the chapter? Sorry, prepare something for you to see here. Okay. But this one no need to copy. Maybe you can screenshot, will be more faster for you. Maybe you can screenshot, okay? So first thing for the chapter one function, okay, is this part here. Dun-dun-dun. These 5 things. Domain, codomain, object, image, and range. These 5 things here. So I already give some example for you to see. You can see here. Arrow diagram, order pairs, and the graph thingy here. Okay, so let's go through it one by one. So for domain, you can see all the way here. Domain is, you have to look at the arrow. This arrow is from left to right, right? Okay, left to right. That's why the left side here, yep, everything in the circle, in the egg, inside the egg will be called as a domain. But you have to put a high class bracket here to cover it up. Yes. Okay. And the next one, if you look at this format here, order pairs, it's like the point form for you, a coordinate form. That's why for your domain, you have to refer to the x coordinate of it. Okay. Also cover it up with a high class bracket. Okay. Next one, graph. Graph also similar. Graph, the x-axis will be the domain. The x-axis here will be the domain. Same thing, no? You have to cover up with the high class bracket. But then there's one special. You can see all these three, right? They cover it up with the high class bracket. But what if you deal with the graph like this, right? So you see how to write the answer here? You have to write in range form. So you can see that your graph, right, is from the smallest, this x, until the biggest, this x. 0 to A. So in between, a lot of X you have to state out, but impossible to write out everything. Like this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, all this point, the X, you need to write it down, which is impossible. Yeah, because first thing, you don't know what number is this. Second, there is millions and like billions of number to write here. So that's why you write in inequalities. The arrow here. Okay, so be careful when you deal with the graph here. Don't write wrong. And this kind of the answer, no need to close it with the highest bracket. Okay, so this is a domain. So codomain will be the same thing. Codomain, you can see I write here, will be the one at the right side, follow the arrow, of course. Okay, so for the order pairs will be the y coordinate. Okay, this is also the y coordinate. Same. And same thing for the graph also. Yes, you have to write in the inequality form. Dun. Okay, next, object here. So object will be similar to the x again. So the domain just now, yes, this is also object. Yeah, but this one low class a bit. No need to write the special bracket, okay? So this is the object. And for the order pair, same lah. Refer to the x again. And the graph here, also refer to the x again. Yes, same thing for this graph also. Done. Okay, next, last two, image. will be similar to right here, codomain. Okay, but do you see that what I did right here? You see the codomain for this example and the image for this example. Do you see that I didn't write the E here? Because the E, right, there's no line joined to it. No line joined to it. So E is actually non-image. That's why there is no image here for E, only C and donkey. Deng. Okay, next one, the order pair, same thing, lah. Image, which is the Y again. And the graph here, same. And also the graph here, same. 就是 last one, range. This is exactly same as the image. Not codomain, be careful, not codomain. Same as image only, not codomain. Repeat, not codomain. Codomain is everything inside the egg here. But if this particular number or letter, there's no line joined to it, this is non-image. Okay, make it clear, make it clear. Okay, so for your order pair, same, the y coordinate and the graph here, same, same. Ding. So is this part okay first, for the relation? You should remember these five names, right? So no need to copy, maybe you can screenshot if you want. Yes. Okay, move on to the next one. Okay, still good, still good. Because this chapter actually consider okay. Yeah, okay. But you have to remember the concept thingy. Okay, let's go to the next one. The type of relation. Okay. These four type here, one to one, many to one to many, and many to many. Okay, so for the one to one and all these three others here is actually referring to the object and image. Object and image. Object and image. Okay, all these are here, same. Object, image. Same thing for this one. Object and image. Okay, last one same also. So there's four different type here. Okay. Wait, I got one question. Apa ini? You're asking me this one. This one I'm not sure. Are you joining the correct breakout room? I'm not sure. This one I'm not sure. I cannot check for you. Maybe you can like exit this breakout room and see. Because I remember that he has a class though. Okay, nothing. Okay, back to here. Okay, back to here. Okay, so now for this four type here, okay, there is a theory you have to know. There's a theory here, and you have to memorize this. There's not given an exam, okay? Okay, so for one to one and many to one, these two, I already write here for you. These two, you have, these two considered as function. Okay, I already stated here for you to see. One to one and many to one, these two considered as function. And among these two, right, there's only one to one here has inverse. Okay, can, okay, repeat again, one to one, many to one, these two considered as function, and within these two, right, there's only one to one has inverse function. Okay, you have to take a note here, okay, because this is a theory. You have to remember. Okay, next thing will be one to many and many to many, these two. One to many, right, is one object to many image here. Okay, and many to many is, I already write here for you. When these two, many to one and one to many, appear at the same time in the same graph or in the same question, okay, then consider as many to many. Must be appear together. These two must appear together in the same question. Consider as many to many. Okay, so this is the four type here. What is it? Oh, you're asking why is it inverse? Why is it inverse? Maybe I'll go through in detail next part, because next part I'm going to talk about the inverse. Yeah. So now you just have to remember first. Later I explain to you. Later. Okay, so now back to here first. Okay, just now we already know that these two considered as function. Among these two, right, the first one has inverse function. Okay, so the last one will be if you look at this type of the graph, right? This type of the diagram, I think you're able to tell me which type of it is it. Okay, I think so. Should able to tell me. But if you deal with this kind of the graph, right, it's a bit hard to see. Yeah, because inside the graph, there's so many numbers, ma. That is why last part is talk about if you deal with the graph, macam ini, the graph here. How do you know it is which type of it? So I did state here for you. For many to one, right? How to know is it many to one or not? You have to use this line test. You have to draw a horizontal line into the graph. Draw a line here, and I did state here for you. If intersect more than 1 point, macam ini, then this is considered as many to one. And if it is many to one, then it is not inverse. Okay, so you can see here for this line test. Next, this one also can test. How do you know it's one to many? Another line, vertical line test. You draw a vertical line here into the graph, and if intersect more than 1 point again, then it is one to many. So if one to many, then it has no inverse. Sorry, it is not a function. Okay, so this part here, the whole thing should be okay for you. Yeah, just a theory part. Okay, just a theory part you have to know. Okay, you can screenshot if you want. Then we can move on to the next one. Okay, still good. Let's go. It's time for all these three here. Okay. I think this part is the confusing part, right? I think so. Okay, so let's see here. Function. Okay, function. Not sure you remember or not. Function is actually a type of equation. Okay, like example like this. They just change the y to the fx. They just change to the fx. Okay, but of course, you know that not only fx, right? It can be gx, hx, bx, ax, whatever letter you have lah. So it can be different letter. Okay. So now in this function here, this x is object. This whole thing here considered as image. Okay, still good, still good. Okay, so now the next part is if you also deal with the diagram, how do you see that? I already put an example here, can you see? So for the example here, you can see the arrow direction, left to right, left to right. This is object, this is image, which means I'm going to write like this. Same thing if I put other numbers like let's say what else if I put 2, 3. So I'm gonna write this object 2, image 3. But be careful, you must see the direction of the arrow. Must see the direction of the arrow. This example that I give it to you is left to right. Okay, left to right. Sometimes, yes, sometimes there is possible that the arrow going backward like this. Sometimes you are in the diagram, maybe lah, yeah. So example, let's say I put here 4 and -1. So how you're going to write this will be f, the object is -1, follow the direction of the arrow, equals to 4, like this. Okay, good. For your function here, should be okay for you. Just that you have to see the arrow only. Because normally, most of the time, the arrow is going to the right side. Most of the time. But sometimes, yes, it can be opposite direction. It can be. Okay, still can say, okay, still can. Okay, next. Inverse function. Okay, so now, inverse function is the function with this symbol. Okay, function with this symbol. Okay, power -1. So if you are using the function fx, change to inverse, you have to write f-1. Just have to add on the power -1 on top. So of course, if different letter, let's say gx example, so you have to write g-1x. Just the letter different, but the symbol is still the same, okay? Power -1. So the step here is over here to convert it, let y and express x. Okay. Okay, so now this part here, yeah, too far away. Okay, here. For the function here, right? For the function here is y equals to 2x plus 1. Inverse, right? When doing the working, you have to make it x equal, express x. You have to make it x equal. So which means that if I using this example here to find the inverse, you have to know the algebra, like normal bring over. So I'd rather working here. Let's say y equals to 2x plus 1, right? You have to know the algebra on how to bring over. 1 bring over first, minus 2 bring over, divide. So you get something like this. Okay. So now, okay, Ollie, just now you asked me, right? Why is it inverse? Okay, why is it inverse, right? Now I explain to you here. If you have your equation, macam ini, you able to make it x, right? Okay, I mean, you're able to bring it over to make it x equal, right? What if your equation is, example, like this. You get a quadratic here. So I don't think this part you're able to make it x equal because there's x squared and x here. Even though you do the factorization, you cannot make it x equal, right? For this example here. That's why just now the question you asked me is why is it only 1-to-1 has inverse? Because you are only able to find one image for inverse. Only able to find one image. Why? Because you see here again, if your equation is linear, the xy is only one answer, right? But for quadratic, two answers. There's 2x, yeah. That's why for inverse, 1-to-1, there's only one answer for your image. That's why you're unable to get two answers for your image. You get the idea? That's why it's only 1-to-1 has inverse. Good. Vijila. The inverse function steps. Oh yeah, this is the working. Then here. This is the working that getting you to the answer for the inverse function. But I remember that maybe if your teacher followed the textbook method, maybe, okay, it will be different way, but the answer same. Yeah, it's different way, but the answer same. Is it good? Yeah. Maybe, okay, if you want to understand in detail, right, okay, I can show you here. You're asking me this one, right? The step here. Let y means that your first step is you have to make it like this. Let y equals to, you have to see which inverse you are finding. Let's say I'm finding the inverse of fx. So I have to write let y equals to fx. And then you have to sub in your equation of the fx. Example like this. Then continue the step 2, which is you have to express x. So in the end, your answer get like this. Yeah, this is the working to find the inverse. Okay, can. Nice. Okay, so back to here, continue the inverse. So for inverse, after you get the answer, right, example like this, so it actually similar to the function. Object, again, x, image is the whole thing here. So actually you also can say that inverse function is actually also a type of equation. Yo, so yes. So actually, if you write like y equals to x minus 1 over 2, they just change the y to the inverse function only. You get the idea? This is also a type of equation. Yeah, but the process to get it, the process to get it is these two steps. Ta-da-dan. Okay, finally, the 2x here. Because now you didn't know the function and you also know the inverse function. So when these two combine, yo, wait apa ini At the end, change the y to x. Yeah, correct, correct. Yeah. At the end, just change the y to x. Yes, correct. Hey, good. Okay, so back to here. These two x. Just now I say that follow the arrow. Okay, I put the example here again. Satu here, dua here. So you see the arrow? F is left to right. Okay, left to right is F, right? So you're gonna write this object one, image two. Okay, now you see the next one. Inverse will be going backward. Okay, opposite direction. You can see that. So also follow the direction. Inverse right to left. Right to left. So inverse, you have to write F negative 1, 2 equals to 1. The object image for these two will switch. Okay. So even though, let's say I give you another one, like this. Wait, I put here F negative 1 and F. Okay, follow the arrow again. If I put here satu and dua, so to the right this, F negative 1, 1 equals to 2. Follow the direction of the arrow. For F will be bracket 2 equals to 1. Okay, get the idea, right? On how to see the arrow. Yes, because again, the question, right, the arrow not necessarily going same direction. It can be going different direction. So you have to see which direction. Okay, inverse, settle. Satu already lost. One more function to go. One more. Composite. So composite function over here. This is a function that combining two or more function together. Combining two or more function together. So let's say I combine fx and gx. So there's a lot of the combination here. So you can see the four that are right here, but still got a lot more. I just write four only, the common one. The common one. So it can be fgx, it can be gfx, even though you can repeat the same letter. ffgg. Okay, so this is the composite function. So now composite function, right? Actually similar. Object again, x. This whole thing are image, but there's one more way to see the object image. There's one more way. It can be like this also. This is the object. I use the same color. This is the object. And this is the image. Which means that if you look at the composite, right? Object X, image FGX. At the same time, object GX, image is FX. There's two different ways to read this composite function. Why is it like this? Okay, look at the diagram I draw here. When you deal with FGX, right, you have to remember that it is inside out. Inside out. You have to remember this is inside out. Inside to outside, which means it is from GX to FX. Inside out. G is inside, F is outside. So if I draw the diagram here, do you see the direction? I mean the letter that I put first. Inside out, right? G first, followed by F. So that's why the arrow start from G first, only followed by F. So from the diagram here, because of GX first, right? If you look at this part only, object, image. If you continue to go through the other one, do you see that now? This is fx, right? This is function f, right? Object ma, follow direction ma. Object and image. So now do you understand why it is fgx? Because when object is gx, image is fx, you're going to write this f bracket gx. Okay, get the idea for the composite. Yes, two different ways to read the object image. It can be object x, image fgx, or it can be object gx, image fx. So just have to remember that it's inside out. Inside out to know the sequence. Who is who? Okay, object, image, which one? Okay, good. Ding, ding. So this is the last function, composite. Dun. Is it so far so good? Not feeling too good. Okay, still okay. Hoo. Okay, so yeah, this is the basic you have to understand first, the basic. Just a small recap for you lah, before we start the exercise. Okay, so far good. Okay, so if okay, then it's time now. We left about uh 1.5 hour. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Your table is still there. So let's go. We can start the exercise. Today we do quite a lot. We see the time first. If possible, best is to do everything lah. Okay, so let's take out the notes. Today we're doing this one. Okay, nice. Sorry, apa itu F going to FGX. You mean this one? Oh, no. The way I write here, right, is like this. Because this is the object, ma. If this is function f, right, which means fx, right, you're going to write this, correct? You get the idea? This is function f, right? I mean fx, right? Function f, right? And if the object for the function is gx, so which means this x here, you have to replace it with gx. That's why it becomes fgx. Another line going to another bubble, another line as in like going extra here. Extra more bubble. Okay, extra one more. Let's say, okay, wait. Extra one more. I mean, what do you prefer? I mean, what letter you prefer? G. G again. Okay, boleh. G. Okay, similar. So this is gx, right? Function g ma. And do you see the arrow direction is left to right again? So this is the object, fgx. So you can write this g fgx. Macam ini. Okay, good. Just have to see carefully about the direction. Oh yay, oh yay. Okay, let's back to here. I put the question in the chat first, so you can see. Today we do quite a lot. We do about around 18. 18. 13, 14, 15, 17A, and then 18, 19, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 30. Okay, should be this one. 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 26, 7, 8, 30. Yes, let's go. Okay, if you're not sure, let me know about the question here. Okay, number one, determine the domain, codomain, and range for the following graphical representation of the function. So you have to write all these three, domain, codomain, and range. Okay, three here. So the first one, A, is arrow diagram. Okay, not too hard. We can write. Make sure you put the high class bracket to cover it up. So for A, domain is the follow the arrow. It's left to right, you can see, right? So domain is the left egg here. X, Y, Z, 3. Are you? So how to draw the bracket actually? Codomain. So codomain, the right 8. Okay, everything 3579. 3579. Okay, last one, range. So range here is follow the image, okay? So see again, there is a non-image here. There is a non-image here. 7, there's no line connect to it. So only 359 as your range. Yeah. Settle A. Next, B is followed by the graph here. Okay, domain. The X here again. So as you know, that's how the graph I mentioned, right? You have to look at the range. The smallest is -5, the biggest is 20 for the X. So -5 until 20 for the domain. Yep. Next one, codomain. The other one, the Y, codomain. So you have to look at, yeah, the smallest and the biggest again. -10 until 30. -10. In the middle, you have to put fx or follow the graph. Siap. Okay, last range. So range here same as the image. Yeah. So this one same as the codomain. Okay, just copy the same answer only. Fx. Siap. Okay, one more to go. C. C is follow the graph again. They put in point form, can see, right? Point form, point form, point form, point form. Okay, so this is point form, okay? So you follow the graph here. This one. Yes. Okay, domain. Need to put a high class bracket again, So domain is X, right? -4, -1. Hey, there's one more, sorry. There's one more hidden there. 0, 2, 4. There's actually one more dot here. A bit hard to notice that. Okay, so there's 5 dot there, 5 dot. Okay, continue. Codomain. Codomain is the Y. Okay, so follow the dot again. High class bracket. -4, -2, 2, 8, 10. So hard to draw the bracket. You're so ugly. Okay, last range. You. So range here will be same as the image. Yeah, same as the core domain. Tarang, just copy only. -4, 2, 2, 8, 10. Okay, siap. So number one, siap. Okay, this is just a starting for you. Should be okay. There's no working to prove which one is it, okay? Just write the answer straight away. So in exam, all these here only 1 mark in exam. All these are only 1 mark. Like domain 1 mark, codomain 1 mark, range 1 mark. Yeah. Okay, siap. Let's go number 3. Okay, so if you tak sempat to copy everything, you can just screenshot, okay? Range is follow the Y. Yes. Range is equals to the image, ma. So follow the Y. Yep. Da, 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 da. Number three. Next one here. Hit, 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 hit. Okay, let's go. Number three. Determine each of the following graph is a function or not. Give your reason. Okay, so how to know it's a function or not? You're going to look at the next one here. So function, right? Only these two, correct? So to know that it's a function or not, you can using the vertical line test. You draw a vertical line. If intersect more than 1 point, then it is not a function. Yes, but this one you use a ruler to draw. You need to use a ruler to draw. So just simply draw a vertical line into your graph. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Good job. Not necessarily must follow the place I draw, okay? You can draw other place. As long as it's intersect the graph, okay? It cut through the graph, no matter where you draw. Must cut through the graph. Okay, so you can see the line you draw already. Intersect satu, intersect satu, intersect dua. So intersect more than 1 point, then it is not a function. So the answer here already right at the bottom. You can check and see. It's over here. Yeah. I mean, actually quite straightforward. Lah. You can just follow the way that we do here to write the sentence out. So you can see the A here. It is a function, yes. Because when tested, or you can say when applied it with the vertical line test, there is only 1 point that cut the graph. Yeah, do you see here? Quite straightforward. No need to like explain so many things. Okay, cool. So number three, finish already. It is a function. It is a function. This is not a function. Yeah, because it cut through more than 1 point, right? So the answer is follow the bottom here. Number three, step. Yeah. Yeah, just have to remember because this is like the theory, the concept. Okay, number three, done. Number five, next. Number five, next one. Okay, here. In the diagram below, the function g maps x to y and the function h maps y to z. Sorry. Where's my? Sorry. Okay, nothing. Back to here. So you can see the arrow. G is x to y, left to right. So for G, this is the object, this is the image. Okay, cool. Next. For H, also left to right, this is the object, this is the image. Okay, you can see. So which means that for G, right? Yeah. G, object, -3, image 6. Remember how we write here just now? Okay, follow the arrow, okay? And for H will be object 6, image 12. Okay, so this is the info given in the graph. Okay. Okay, start A already. Determine G -1, 6. Wait, sorry, press wrongly. Back to here. G -1, 6. Okay, so for G -1, which is referring to your inverse here. Okay, so you know G and G -1, these two are related. Okay, so for G is left to right. So for G -1 will be going backward, opposite direction. Opposite direction. So you know the answer. Easy, easy. G -1 is right to left. So 6 is object, right? -3 is the image, correct? So when you write this out, you will get G -1, 6 equals to -3. So your answer for A is -3. Yeah. A done. Du-du-du-du. If you're not sure, let me know. Okay, next one. HG -3. Okay, cool. Okay, for next one here, we'll be referring to the composite function. So remember the sequence is inside out, okay? Inside out. Inside out. G is inside, H is outside. So G is the object. G is the object, H is the image. Okay, don't worry, this one just have to go through it one by one. Okay, let's go through the inside first. Inside, -3, correct, for G. So this one we didn't know though. G -3 is actually 6. You can replace the 6 into here. This one 6. Replace it to here. So you get H bracket 6. Okay, last H bracket 6. We already know that is equals to 12 from the diagram. Yep. Yes, just make sure you know the sequence. Inside out for your composite. Ta-da! Number 5 done. Easy. But you can see the working actually not too long. Actually, A and B, right, can write the answer straight away. No need to write so many steps. I write for you to see only. Yes. Okay, so number 5, done. Da-da-da. Okay, repeat that. If you're not sure, please let me know. Move on, number 6. Hui, hui, hui. Oh, another graph here. Oh, this time the arrow direction different. Okay, see carefully. Let's go. In the diagram below, function h maps y to x. Function k maps y to z. So you can see the graph here. Wow, so many things here. So for h is right to left object image. For k, same lah. Object image. Okay, so which means for h, you will get the object 12, image 9. And another one is 8, 5. Cool. Okay, followed by k. K is object 12, 7, and 8, 3. Yeah. Was 4 numbers. Okay, okay. Okay, nothing else. Let's start the A. State HK -1 bracket 3. HK -1 bracket 3. So composite again, inside out, okay? Inside out. So K -1, 3 is inside. Okay, so there you go. K -1, yes, it is not here, but you know K -1 and K, they are related. Opposite direction, right? This one go back is K -1. So which means this one go back. Haha, we know the K -1, 3 already. Right to left, 3 is object, 8 is image. Woohoo! Okay, so yes, 8 is K -1, 3. Ta-da. So you get that working become H bracket 8. The last one, H8 equals to 5. Siap. You. Dun, 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 dun. Who? So you should able to understand how to see graph idea. And some more the working can skip everything. Like in exam, right? If you have this kind of question correct, you can write the answer straight away without any working. Yeah, because the working I just write for you to see only. Okay, one more to go, one more to go. B, using the function notation, express function h -1 x. So what does this mean, right? Function notation, make it simple. This one just means you have to write an equation. Need to write an equation. What equation? h negative 1x. So you have to write the equation of h negative 1x. Ta-dang. So h negative 1x. We see the picture first, oh? Over here. Sorry, over here, sorry. H is right to left. H negative 1 is going backward. Opposite direction, going here. So which means now your object image become these two. Object image 9 to 12, 5 to 8. 9 to 12. 9 is object, 12 is image. Second one is 5 to 8. I'm not sure you know, I mean, you can see the pattern or not from these two numbers. 9 to 12 is increased by 3, right? 5 to 8 also increased by 3, right? I mean, if you make it simple, don't think like too complicated. So it's just that the object itself increased by 3 to get the image. Object increased by 3. Object is x, increased by 3, you get the image. So that is your equation for h negative 1x. Yep. Yeah. Is it good? Hehe. Number 6 done. Yoo-hoo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So far so good. Not too hard. So far so good. After 6 is 9. Hopefully you're still okay. Woohoo. Oh, okay. Your table is still there. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, number 9. How many more we have more? Wow, we got 13 more. Okay, okay. Number 9. Oh, now they change to graph idea. Okay, good, good, good. Let's go, let's go. Number 9. Table shows the graph of fx. Yeah, this is a weird shape here. For the domain 0 to 9. So this graph is start from x equals 0 until x equals to 9. You can see the graph here. The graph is floating. Wow. Okay, so for A, state the value of C. You're finding C value. Where is C? Or here? C is over here. Okay, so this one, no need to use any special formula like normal mathematics. C, that coordinate is on the y-axis. X equal to 0, right? If you remember that. So just sub lor. Sub x equals 0. Or you can say that sub 0 into the object. You should get the answer for C already. So sub 0 into the x into the object and find the image. You should get the answer for C. Ta-da! Hing. Okay, so this one you can just press the calculator. Yeah. So I press one by one. 1 over 2 times 0 minus 1. So I press the things inside here first. 1 over 2 times 0 minus 1. Okay, negative 1. Okay, and then followed by the symbol, the two lines there, the two tiang. For those that don't know, this is called as modulus. The purpose of the modulus is to change the number inside become plus, become positive. Yeah, correct. It's the present, yes. The one that I mentioned in the class. Correct, correct. Yes. So become positive. So you get 2 plus 1, 3. That is the answer for C. So this number is 3. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, still good, not too hard, just up only. Okay, B. Okay. B is state the range of fx corresponding to the given domain. So you have to find the range of fx. Fx is the y over here. Yes. So similar, similar, similar. This one again, this one again, this one again. Now, graph, right? You're finding the range. Yes, you have to write in inequalities. Macam ini. Wow. It start from the smallest here. Yeah. Smallest here until here. So you have to get these two numbers. One here, one here. I think one of these should be quite easy to find. This one. This one should be easier to find. This one is you can look at this point here. This point you're given the 9 already as the x. So you can sub the 9 into the x, which is the object, okay, into the object, and find the y, the fx. You should know the number here. Okay, good, good, oh. Let's sub the 9 first. Yeah. Hey, where's my function? Okay, here. So object become 9. 2 plus modulus 1 over 2, 9 minus 1. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, also same. Can press the calculator to find e, e, e. 1 over 2 times 9 minus 1. It is a fraction. 1 over 2 times 9 minus 1. Okay, it's a fraction. You get about 7 over 2. Yeah. So again, the modulus become positive, right? So 7 over 2, yeah. After you open the modulus, it is also 7 over 2. So 2 plus 7 over 2, you get 11 over 2. Okay. So this number is 11 over 2. 11 over 2 here. This is also 11 over 2. So we got one of the number already. Now we left the bottom part here. This one. This one, right? Floating. Some of this is not same as this point, right? But this point given you the 9 already, correct? So now let me explain to you. How do we find this number? First thing, you have to know how does this graph works. How do they get this graph, okay? How do they get this graph? E, e, e. Okay, so let's see here. Your equation of the graph, right, is 2 plus modulus 1 over 2x minus 1. So that's your equation, right? Okay, so now, if you sub in any number into the x, okay, like just now what we did here, you sub in the number into the x, right? The sequence of finding the answer for the y, the sequence, if you press it one by one, slowly one by one, you sub into the x here, correct? You start from here. You times it with 1 over 2 first, followed by negative 1, then continue with the modulus, and last one only 2 plus, right? This is a sequence, correct? This is a sequence. So do you know that actually the graph, when you draw the graph of this equation, right, you actually also can follow the sequence. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so first thing here. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Okay, so first thing here, this graph exactly cut the whole thing into half. This one, I'm not sure you know or not. This one is actually y equals to x. Sorry. Okay. So which is, this is y equals to 1x, right? 1x here. So now if your number beside the x becomes smaller, you can see that from 1 become 1 or 2, right? So the line will change to, saying a bit, sit. You can see a difference? From, okay, from here first, from here, and then it becomes like this. When the number beside the x becomes smaller. Not cool. Okay, not cool. Okay, so these are changes, okay, for the number, okay. So after 1 over 2x, right, second is minus 1, ma. So minus 1, the graph will become lower. Yeah. Yeah, the whole graph will become lower. Okay, these are changes, from y equals to x, become 1 over 2x, and then lower 1 over 2x minus 1. Mm-hmm. Okay, so until here, now followed by the modulus, okay, the third step modulus. So modulus, your graph will become a Nike shape, which means that this part of the graph, right, this part, it will reflect. You have to flip to the top. Maybe I flipped wrongly. Let's flip again. You have to flip to the top. Something like this. Wait, actually longer a bit. Flip to the top. Is it okay? Is it okay? So this is including the modulus, This one is including the modulus 1 over 2x minus 1. Yoo-hoo! Okay, so you can see the graph almost there, almost there. Last one, plus 2 in front, plus 2 in front. So plus 2 in front, this whole graph, right, it will move up by 2 units. For plus 2, it will move the graph up by 2 units. So in the end, you get the graph like this, Ne? Is it okay first about the sequence getting the graph? Is there any question about the graph here? Like how the graph like become like this? Okay, okay. I repeat again. Listen carefully, listen carefully, listen carefully. Okay, so you're okay with the sequence, right? If I sub in any number into the x, I I find the answer step by step. Oui. Okay, this part okay, Okay, so now starting from the first step here, 1 over 2x. So I'm not sure you learned this part or not. I'm not sure, okay? So that's why starting from y equals to 1x, right? Your line is like this, like cut the whole thing into half, okay? And when the number in front of the x, right, becomes smaller, at first is 1, now become 1 or 2, smaller. So it becomes smaller, the graph will tail, you have to tail lower a bit, so become the green color line here. So similar, if this number is bigger than 1, it will tilt higher. Okay, so the green color is 1 over 2x only. You tilt the graph lower. How to know? Oh, no, no. It's like every graph for a straight line, right? The linear, it must start from y equals to x. Whatever graph for linear, we start from y equals to x to change. Okay, yeah, whatever graph for linear, for linear only, for linear, we start from y equals to 1x. Yes, to change the whole thing. Okay, okay. So that's why starting from here, y equals to 1x become y equals to 1 over 2x and minus 1, followed by the modulus, and last one plus 2. Okay, so if you okay until here, right? So you can see that actually to know the number here, actually this point, we already know what is the x. Why is it like this? Because remember that we move the graph, the orange one, we move 2 units on top, right? So if I move it back here, it's actually same place as over here. These 2 points, they are the same place. So the y is actually 0 for here. Sorry. It's okay. We find the y equals 0. Y equals 0. We'll sub in the y equals 0 to find the x. This x and this x will be the same. Is it clear about finding the number there? This x and this x will be the same. So after you find the x there, then we can find the y. Yeah. 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 Just this working longer a bit. So let's go low. We can sub in the 0 first. So this time we sub in y equals 0, or maybe the fx, same thing, the image, okay? So sub it in. 0 equals to 2 plus modulus 1 over 2x minus 1. Okay, then we can start to bring over. Bring a 2 first. Become minus 2 and followed by the modulus. This one cannot open the modulus because inside you have unknown. So modulus, bring over, you will get something like plus minus. Yes. So for whoever already go through this chapter in school, right? Or maybe you attend my class last time, not sure remember or not, you have to put plus minus when you move over the modulus. Yeah. Okay, so continue. We're going to split the plus minus. Wait, I need more space. Okay. So positive, negative 2. Second one is negative, negative 2. Okay, macam ini. Then we can find the x ready. Sub x to 9. Sub x to 9 because of this one. We are finding this point first. Is it? We need to get these two number right for the range. The biggest here and the smallest here. So this working is for the one on top only. Now the one you're doing here is for the bottom. Sub x equal to 0? Sub x equals 0, you are finding the answer for A, right? Is it? This point, I mean, the places are different, because you sub the x equals 0, you find the answer is 3, right? But 3 is over here, not this answer. Yeah. It's different. That's why the answer will be smaller than 3 later. The answer for the x to be smaller than 3 later. Okay, let's just go. This one, positive, negative. -1 bring over, become +1. -2 plus 1 is, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Eh, wrong place, wrong place. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Okay, second, 1 over 2 bring over, divide. -1 divided by 1 over 2. So x equals to -2. Second one is negative, negative become plus. So bring the -1 over first again, 2 plus 1. And then followed by 1 over 2 bring over, 3 divided by 1 over 2. 3 divided 1 over 2 is 6. So this x is 6. So here also 6. So now we can sub in the 6 into the x to get this number. Yoo-hoo! Maybe wait, why the answer different one? Did I get the different answer? Ding, 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 ding. Hey, wait. There's something wrong with the answer. The answer I get later is 4, but it's not 4. Anything I miss out here? 1 over 2x minus 1. Let me check my working again. Wait, Did I do anything wrong here? Or is it not 6? Everything copied correctly. Uh, wait. Oh, I know what I did. So sorry. There's one mistake here. There's one mistake here. I missed out this part because of this graph, right? I mean, just now we say that this graph here, is you move this one on top, right? You move this one on top by 2 units. So which means that actually this number here is using the graph before you move up, right? Is it? You get the idea? This graph, right? We move this graph, so we should use this graph equation to sub-zero, not the one after +2. So sorry, I made a mistake here. That's why this 0 here should sub in to this equation instead. Is it okay? This is a mistake here. We need to change everything. Woohoo! Need to change everything. Oh no. Okay, so okay, I write here again. So we need to sub. I sub in the wrong place already. So we have to sub 0 into the equation of this one. Which means we sub the 0 here. Not this. So sorry, I did a mistake here. So need to change a bit. So this one, this whole thing, no wonder the answer so weird. So also bring over the modulus, become plus minus. But since this is plus minus 0 is the same value, right? Positive, negative 0 is the same value. So it's 1 over 2x minus 1. Okay, so then continue, bring the -1 first, become plus, and 1 over 2 bring over. 1 divide 1 over 2. Okay, this one make more sense. Yang ini bukan 6 Ini 2. Okay lah. So now we can just continue and find the y. Sub the 2. So the last one we sub 2 into the X. Aya, no space, no space. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. 1 over 2 times 2 minus 1. Kosong. Oh. Okay, nice. Kosong. 2 plus kosong. So it's 2. Okay, so done already. Oh. Any dual also. 2. So it's between 2 and 11 over 2. Yes. Okay, just a small mistake here. We shouldn't use the one after plus 2 actually. Okay, so this is number one. Number 14. No. Number 9 only. Siap. He. Still okay. Dun, 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 dun. This working a bit long. But maybe I did a mistake here, that's why. Okay, after number 9, we continue with 11. It's okay. Okay, good, good. Let's continue with 11. Whew. Yeah, good, Let's go. Tahan a bit, tahan a bit. Still one more hour. 11. Okay. Start to crack, right? Click. Okay, 11. Okay, 11. Given the function gx modulus 5 minus 2x and nothing else, no diagram, no. Okay, so for A, find the value of G3. Okay, easy, yeah. So just start on here. 3 is the object, right? So sub into the x. Yeah, easy, let's go. G3 equals to modulus 5 minus 2 times 3. Two. So 5 minus 2 times 3, you will get negative 1. Modulus become positive. Taran. Siap. Yes, I'm faster. I got answer first. Next, B. Find the value of x such that gx equals to 7. So this time they give you the image. Image, okay? 7 is the image. But you can just follow the normal math to sub, okay? Gx equals to 7, right? So just sub the 7 into gx. Oh. So gx replace to 7. 7 equals to modulus 5 minus 2x. And this one we already did the similar question, right? Just on number 9. Similar working. Modulus cannot open because you have unknown. Bring over. So you get something like plus minus. So then continue. Split positive 7. Second one, negative 7. Yes, sir. So then we can find they're asking for value of x, right? So now we can find x already. 5 bring over first. 5 bring over first. 7 minus 5, you got 2. Followed by the negative 2 bring over, divide. 2 divide negative 2. First one here. Next, 5 bring over minus. Negative 7 minus 5 is negative 12. Followed by negative 2 bring over, divide. Negative 12 divide negative 2. 6. 8. Yeah, negative 1. Negative 1 and 6. Siap. 3 marks. 3. Easy. After 11 is 13. Okay, good, good, good. Let's go 13. Only just on number 9. Number 9, the working so long. The rest, okay. Okay, let's go 13. How many more? Okay, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Let's go. 13, 13. ABC, this ABC, okay lah. Okay, not too hard. Let's go. 13, function f defined by fx, 6x over 4x plus 3. So A, find the value of x which the function f is undefined. You're finding the x value here. Okay, so you're asking what value of x will make function f undefined? Undefined means no answer. Not even zero, no answer at all, no number at all, okay, for undefined. So look at the function f, function f here, right? Is a fraction, correct? It's a fraction. So for a fraction, not sure no or not, for fraction, how do you get no answer? Is the denominator equal to zero? Yeah, I think you all know what is denominator, right? Denominator is the one bottom here. This whole thing must be equal zero, which means that whatever number on top, right, you divide it by zero, you will have infinity, no answer, undefined. That is the way to find the answer for x. Okay, so let's take the denominator. Equal zero. Then we can find x already. Plus 3 bring over, minus 4 bring over, divide. Cannot simplify, done. So this x will get you undefined for function f. Then, if you're not sure, let me know. This distance still okay lah. Okay, cool. So for B and C, I think similar to just now, right? For number 11. So we make it fast. Next, value of f negative 3. So negative 3 is the object, right? Sub here, here. Easy. F negative 3. Sorry, also on top. Here also got x. 6 times negative 3, bottom, 4 times negative 3 plus 3. Okay lah. So yeah, just press the corrector. No need to press the one on the left, right side only. You can press one shot everything or slowly one by one also can. Alright, too. How about the 6x? I mean, which one do you mean? 6x we start already. The x got start already. We start 3 already. Or are you referring to the part A? Oh, part A. Part A actually no need because right for a fraction, if the number on top is 0 or whatever number, you divide by bottom, right? You still can get answer. Yeah. Whatever number on top, even though it's 0, it's negative, or positive, you divide by anything bottom, you still able to get answer. But bottom, if you divide by 0, tak boleh. That's why on top, no need to care. No need to care about on top, okay? Just the bottom part. Ah. Okay, let's go. 4 times negative 3 plus 3. Shatter. Okay, followed by C. Find the value of x such that fx equals to 1. So fx equals to 1, x equals to what value? Yep, so this one nothing special. Given to you, fx equals to 1, right? We can start ready. Fx replace to 1. 1 equals to 6x over 4x plus 3. Then we can find the x radio. Wow, this one algebra. Okay, fraction, bottom bring over first. 1 times 4x plus 3. Okay. So 1 times anything, same lah. So I bring the 4x over minus 6 minus 4 is a 2. And 2 bring over to the left is divide. 3 divided by 2. 3 over 2. Which means for question C, right, when your object is 3 over 2, your answer for image is 1. Something like this. Okay, 13, siap. Happy. After 13 is 14. 13, 14, 15. Okay. Okay, seems like making a progress here. Still okay, not too hard. Okay, let's go to 14. So if you're not sure, please let me know. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. A and B again. Let's go. Function f defined by fx, x not equals to a, where a and b are constant. Okay, so I explain to you first what is the x not equals to a. This part. This part is actually same as the number 13, the undefined. Just now we have one word, right? Undefined. Okay, so it means that this fraction, you cannot sub a into the object. If you sub a, you got no answer, undefined. So remember, right? Fraction, what will makes the answer undefined is denominator. Denominator equal to 0. That's why if you want to know what is the A value, okay, what you shouldn't sub into that object there, you have to take the denominator here again, equal 0. Okay, I mean, if they're asking for A lah, if they're asking for A value, then you have to go for this way to find the A lor. So yeah, the first one, yeah, they're asking for A. So they're asking like what value of object you cannot sub in. So again, no, just already explained here. Take the denominator, 3x minus 2 equals 0. Then you will know what you should not sub into the x. Ting. Okay, let's go. So we're finding the A value. Okay, now we take the denominator equal to 0. Negative 2 bring over plus 3 bring over divide. You should be able to get the x ready. You should know what number cannot sub. Correct? 2 over 3. So 2 over 3 is the one that you shouldn't sub into the x because it will get undefined. So that's the answer for A lor. Huh? Why 0? Because the fraction any number on top divide by 0, you press your calculator. Whatever number you take, you divide by 0. I think you get math error, is it? If you press it with your calculator, any number you prefer, you divide it by 0. Yeah, math error. That's why you cannot divide 0. Divide 0, you have no answer. So from here, they're saying that what value of x, okay, you cannot sub. That's why we take the denominator equals 0 to find x. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Okay, good, 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 good. Let's go for B. Given that negative 1 is mapped onto itself under the function f. Wow, okay. A new word here, map onto itself. Long time no see. So map onto itself, right? Actually like mirror. when you stand in front of the mirror facing you, right? So let's say you is the object. Okay, you're the object, you're the object here. And if you stand in front of the mirror, mirror will reflect the image, right? So map onto itself, same as the mirror. Object and the image must be the same. Object and image must be the same. Must be equal. So now it says that -1 is mapped onto itself, which means -1 stand in front of the mirror. Which means the mirror will reflect same number, -1. So therefore, for the question B, right, they give you one info is object -1, image also -1. There is a meaning for this sentence. -1 is mapped onto itself. Yeah. Okay, so this is all the info you have. No more idea. B1. Find the value of B only. Where is B? Oh, B on top here. B on top here. Okay, so to find the B value, the only info you have is just on the -1. So no other info already. So -1 is object masuk, masuk, masuk. Yeah. So you get F -1 equals to -1 plus B, 3 -1 minus 2. Okay, bottom there can simplify 3 times -1 minus 2. 3 times -1 minus 2. -5. Okay, so the last one is, don't forget that we have one more -1, right? So this is for F -1, correct? Equals to -1. This number also can masuk. Which means the whole thing, F bracket -1, replace it with -1. Like this. Yes. Okay lah. So now we can, find B already. Fraction, bottom bring over first. -1 times -5. Then followed by -1, bring to left, become plus 5 plus 1. Yeah, 6. B1, siap. Dun, 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 dun. So far still okay, so far still okay. Not too hard. Just have to know the meaning of map onto itself. Okay, followed by B doer. Find another value of x which is mapped onto itself. Okay, similar word here. But now it says that another value of x which is mapped onto itself. So which means beside -1, there's one more number. There's one more number mapped onto itself. So you're finding that number, okay? Okay, so how do we write the working here is, just so we know that -1 map onto itself. So the working right is F -1 equals to -1. But now, the second one here is, you don't know what number, but you know the number is mapped onto itself. That's why the number we put as unknown x. So it is fx equals to x. Okay, still good. Also map onto itself, also mirror, also object equals to image. But now what is the object? What is the x? You are finding that, right? So you don't know. You put as unknown x. So object, image, same. So I think we can start with it, right? X is, fx equals to x, so the whole fx replaced with x. X equals to x plus b 3x minus 2. And from here, you're finding the x value, the b don't want, but don't worry, the b already got the answer. 6. Masuk. But provided you get it correctly lah for the B. If the B just now you get wrong, then this one also x plus 6, 3x minus 2. Okay, and then we can continue with the yeah. This one need to go through the chapter 2 already. Oh. I think all of you learned chapter 2, right? Should be. Fraction, bring over first, the bottom. X times 3x minus 2. Expand the bracket. X times 3x, x times negative 2. And yes, this one I'm going to go through it with the general form. You have to bring everything to left equal 0. Everything bring it to the left equal to 0. Three x squared minus 3x minus 6. And this number still can simplify. All this can divide by 3. Three divided by 3, 6 divided by 3, 0 divided by 3. Okay lah. General form, we can press it with the calculator to find x. Or the divide by 3, if a teacher requests it, you have to divide. Because some teacher is actually quite strict on simplify this part. They're going to make sure it's a simplest form. Only able to press the calculator. So it depends on your teacher. If a teacher are okay with press it from here without divide, they're okay. Yeah, if a teacher is yeah, you know lah. If a teacher requests it to divide, then you have to follow. So A 1, B negative 1, C negative 2. So X is 2 and negative 1. Don't forget the bracket. So final answer is 2. Yes, because just now it says that negative 1 is mapped onto itself. That's why we should able to get negative 1 as one of the answer. The other one, yeah, another value of x. So that's why the answer is 2, not the negative 1. Okay, this is number 14. Siap. It's a long question. After this is 15. We done half already, almost. Still okay. 15. Da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. Okay, still good, Let's go, 15. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, you have the picture here. You have the diagram. Okay, 15a. Diagram below shows a function fx, x plus 3p, where p is a constant. So you can see the direction of the arrow, left to right, object, image, which means in the diagram here, you get another info, f negative 2 equals to 10. Okay, this is the info given in the diagram here. Is it, why do you have to take 2, not negative 1? The question says already, right? Let me show you again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Maybe just a grammar issue, okay? Yeah, the English word. Negative 1 is mapped onto itself. Okay, so you're finding another value also mapped onto itself. So there's 2 value mapped onto itself. There's 2 number. That's why from here, we got 2 answers. One of it is negative 1, which is the question says at the beginning here. That's why you're taking another one. You're taking the second one, the 2, as your final answer. Yeah, just a grammar issue lah. Hehe. Let's go, let's go. Back to here, back to here. 15, 15. So 15 or here. Just now we got this info idea from a diagram. So the question here only asking for p-value. No other info already. Only object -2 and image 10. Sub. So follow the info, right? -2 is object, masuk, masuk. F -2 equals to -2 plus 3p. Okay, and continue. It is equals to 10, correct? For F -2. Masuk. This F -2 replace it with 10. Yeah. Okay, lah. Can find P value already. -2 bring to the left first, plus the 3 later bring over, divide. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Siap. Okay, okay. Next one. B. Given the function fx 2x plus m is a constant, find the value of m if fm equals to 9. Aye, another one. 3 marks. 3 marks again. Same thing, M is the object, right? Sub. Masuk. Masuk. So you got Fm equals to 2m plus m. Oh, this one can simplify. 2m plus m is 3m. Okay, and then Fm equals to 9, right? Masuk. Fm, replace it with 9. Okay, lah. We can find the value of m already. 3 bring to the left. 9 divided by 3. Woohoo. 15, siap. Dun, 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 dun. After this is 17A. Yes. So far, smooth. Not too hard, huh? Okay, let's go, let's go. To 17A. How many more left? Half more. Okay, easier, still easier. The table is still there. Okay, go, go, go. 17, 17. We go for A only. Oh, okay, this diagram similar. 17A, diagram 3 shows an arrow diagram for the function fx. Okay, this one. Such that mn are constant. So this is the function given to you, and you can see the picture here. Similar object and image you have already. Direction left to right, object, image. So you have object 5, image 2. Object -3, image -1. So these are the two info given. Okay, follow direction. No more already. So for the first one, find the value mn. 2 unknown. Mn is in the fx here. Okay, this one. So the whole question, right, only given you the function fx, which is where the mn is, and also the diagram, right, with the object image. No other things really. So the info that you're able to use is these two. Sub lah. Same again, same again. Object, right? Masuk. Okay, let's masuk the 5 first. 5 divided by m plus n. Okay, and then same thing again. After that, image is 2, correct? So the 2 here will be f5. Oh? The whole f5 replace it with 2. Apa itu, ah? How about f? Huh? F is -4. Where you get the -4 from? Huh? Where? The question here only got these two, right? Where is the F -4? Huh? Oh, what? This is the second question, eh? We finding MN first, eh? I think you start to get hungry already, that's why. Lack of glucose. Okay, let's go. So let's continue here. We simplify first. Because of the fraction, right? We can get rid of the fraction first. Whole thing times it with m. You can cut this off. I think it'll be easier. No more fraction. 2 times m, 5, and followed by mn. Oh yeah, this one girly. So until here, this is your who? Two unknown, no choice. No matter how you bring over, you cannot find answer. So first equation. And you should know that the second one come from the next info. Here, you have another object and image. So repeat the same step again. No? Now followed by -3, right? Object, masuk. Okay, masuk the -3, you should be able to get the second equation with the unknown mn. I got no space. Okay, I think. Okay, I write here first. -3. Okay, then same thing for this part, -1 is the image, right? So yeah, replace it, f -3, replace it with -1. Okay, and now can repeat the same step here, can get rid of the fraction by times the whole thing with m. So you can cut this off. -m, -3, and this is mn. So yeah, this is the second one with also same two unknown mn. So now we're going to continue the working finding the mn. Next step will be is either you go for substitution or go for elimination to find the mn. Yes. But I think this one, right? Actually, we can go for elimination more faster. Do you see these two mn? If we go for elimination, minus gone already. These two gone already. After minus, you left only unknown m. Can find the answer. Yeah. So this one go for elimination. Minus. The working I continue here first. I go for 1 minus 2. Okay. Minus, right? So this part gone already. So the rest just continue minus 2m minus 1m, you got 3m. 5 minus -3 will be 8. The answer is a fraction. Let me check first. Oh, really? Oh. But I think in exam you feel a bit insecure, right? Because of the answer is a fraction. So 8/3. Done. And next one, we can submit it back to either 1 or 2 to find n. I sub it back to 1 lah. 2m equals to 5 plus mn. Okay, let's go. 2 times 8 over 3, you will have 16 over 3. So then continue with 5 bring to the left, minus, and then last one followed by 8 over 3 bring over divide. Should be able to find n already. 5 bring over 16 over 3 minus 5. 8 over 3 bring over divide 1 over 3 divide 8 over 3. Okay, done. It's a long step because of the two equation. A1 siap. Dun, 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 dun. Not too hard, not too hard. Yeah. So I think you're able, okay already, on how to see the object image from a diagram there. Okay. And also sub in. Hee. Okay. So then followed by the A2 should be okay already. F bracket negative 4. This one nothing lah. Sub only. I use different color. This one. Cannot. This one. Negative 4. Object again. Masuk. Here. Soup. Soup. Can see, oh? Let's go, let's go. Negative 4 over m plus n. Okay, so of course, just already found the answer for mn, right? Also can masuk. If not, you're going to stuck here, cannot find the answer. M is 8 over 3, n is 1 over 8. Okay, easy. Negative 4 divided by 8 over 3 and plus 1 over 8. Okay. Is this your answer? Why the answer so weird? Already, okay. Ta-da-dan. Okay, negative 11 over 8. One more for part A, one more. Satu lagi, satu lagi. Okay, so one more for part A. FF negative 1 bracket 8. This is the easiest one. Okay, you see that this is a composite function, right? They combine two, correct? F and the inverse. So if the composite function is function with inverse function. Okay, I repeat. If this is function with its inverse like this, FF negative 1, what you can do a shortcut here is cut. Okay, yeah. I repeat here. Function and the inverse itself must be the same function. I mean, like, if F and H negative 1, these two cannot cut. Must be the same function and its inverse. Only you can cut. Or maybe like this. Or maybe like this. Then you can cut. No need to do any working. No need to go through the composite. No need. Because the answer, I mean, if you go through the same working on how we do the composite, right, you will still get back the answer 8 in the end. Okay, is it good for this one? FF negative 1, 8. Can straight away cut. Again, must be function and its inverse together. Only can cut. Ta-da! Is it good? 17A. Woohoo. Dun, 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 dun. Still okay. Still okay. It will be always the same number. What do you mean? I mean, these two will be same. After these two cut, right? Then you see what you left here. Lor. If here, yeah, and if here five, then here five. Oh. If here like 100, then here also 100. Oh. If here X, here also X. Oh. Yeah, so just see whatever left lah after you cut. Hmm. Okay, 17, okay. I'm not doing B, okay? I'm doing the A only. Yay, yay. Okay, so 17A set already. Should be okay so far. We have a lot more to go. Okay. I think I need to skip some question first. Let me see what is the next one. Okay. Okay, these two double first. Okay. Let me skip to this part first. Where is it? We go to 26 and 7. Is it these two? Let me check first. Hmm. Oh, sorry. Three more. 26, 27, and 28. Last three. I know the time I think will be dragged a bit. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go for this 26 first. I need to go through this one. This is on the page 16. 16. Got ABC donkey, okay? So 26 here, a function f, right, is defined by this fx, expressed in a similar form for 1, 2, 3, 4. There is four composite you have to find. Hmm. Okay, so now this one go through the composite already, but you can see they combine two functional. F square is ff. F cube is fff. Then F4, you know, lah. F37, you know, right? Okay. So it seems like you have to go through so many times of F. Okay, let's see the A first. How do you find FF, right? Again, composite is inside out, okay? Inside out. Inside out. So which means that now you can go through inside out. Inside is this fx, outside is this fx, okay? So what you have to do here is you have to sub the fx function, which is this fraction, right, into the object of f. Yes, okay, repeat. Gonna sub this fraction into these two x. Yeah, I know it sounds a bit like confused. Okay, okay. I write the full step for you to see. Okay, so first one, fx this is the inside, right? I masukkan this fraction over here first. Okay, good. Okay, so now just back to the same thing again. This fraction is the object for f, right? Object, correct? Object. Masuk. Like this. But now no need to write the one on the left because on the left is f bracket 1 minus x, 1 plus x, which is the working here already. Okay, repeat. No need to write the one on the left already because this working f with the object beside is already written here. Just have to continue to write the right side. Okay, so write carefully. So many fractions here. 1 minus, this is the x, right? Okay, bottom 1 plus. Is it okay? This working? Yeah. 1 minus x, the x replaced to the object, of course. The bottom is 1 plus x. The x also replaced to the object. Yoo-hoo. So from here, we can just continue with simplify. Yeah, just continue with the simplify. Okay, the one on top first. Normal simplify, fraction, same denominator. This is 1 over 1, right? 1 over 1, right? So you have to times it with 1 plus x. The bottom one also same. You have to make the denominator same. Okay, so the working something like this. 1 times 1 plus x. Bottom sama-sama. 1 times 1 plus x. Gerak. So you have the same denominator. Can combine the fraction already. Macam ini. Woohoo! There's a fraction on top of another fraction. Bleh. Oh yeah, by the way, for the one on top here, right? Where is it? Here. This part, because of minus, the minus you have to minus both. You have to minus negative, you have to minus 1 and also minus negative x. Write carefully, so many fraction here. Yeah. Okay, then simplify. Okay, what do you get? Okay, 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 becomes 0. X minus x becomes 0. Okay, so you get like 2x. Bottom is 2. Bleh. Okay, the last step here. Now we can simplify the last one. The fraction top and bottom, they are divide, right? Okay, they are divide. They divide. I write this way. And you should remember there is working here to simplify these two fraction. Change it to times. So you have to flip. Flip top and bottom. Yoo-hoo! Cut, cut. Siap, this is the answer for FF. Do so long, the answer is X. Walau. Dun 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 dun. Is it good? The one change to 1 plus X. We have to make the denominator same, right? Is it correct? That's why you have to times it. Top and bottom, you have to times by this one. Because you have to make the denominator same. You remember your mathematics, oh? The bottom same, only the top part can plus, ma. Is it? Is it? What example? Like let's say 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. Without using calculator, how you plus together? You times, oh? This one times 3, this one times 2, right? You have to make the bottom same, to plus the number on top. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool, Okay, cool, 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 cool. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, sir, still okay, still okay, This is for part A, okay? But don't worry, just the part A is the longest. The B, C, and donkey seems like power bigger, right? So you will misunderstand that you're going to write the working longer. But actually, no. The working is getting shorter, actually. Okay. I show you why, okay? So move aside first. Okay. B is F, if, if. Okay, so for B here is triple F, right? Okay, triple F. But you know, no need to do triple times of the function F, no need, because you already have the answer for F square, which means FF, these two actually can combine it back to F square. You get the idea? I actually can combine it back to here. That's why follow the composite function again, inside out. F square is the object, right? Okay, inside out. That's why you already have the answer for F square. Masuk. Then do you see that? The working that you left is equals to fx. What is fx? 1 minus x over 1 plus x. Oh. Just copy it down. That is the answer for triple F. Is it shorter? Haha. And by the way, you have to write this number beside. This one. Just now the undefined. You have to inform the teacher that you cannot sub negative 1 into this x because you get 0 at the bottom here. 1 plus negative 1, you get 0. That's why you have to write the number beside here. I mean, you have to write yourself to inform the teacher. So B, settle. Super short the working. Still good, still good, still good. Not too hard, not too hard. Getting shorter already, oh. Okay, continue. C. What, got 4F, oh, yo. So since you're okay with the triple F, right? Actually, F power 4 similar. F power 4 should be 4F, correct? But since you already have the answer for uh F square, you have the answer for F cube, right? We can go through the shorter working by making it as F2, F2. Is it better? F2, F2. So get like this. Inside out. This one also can masuk. Become X. So and then you get only F square X left. So F square X, yes, again, it is equals to X, right? Yeah. So the answer the idea. Not too long, not too long, don't worry. Just the first one so long already. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can make some hypothesis here because you can see that if I go for F2, F2, right? Inside out, the answer you get X, correct? What if I add on another F2 behind? Let's say like this. Let's say not only two F2, I make it triple F2. Okay, I make it triple F2, 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 F2. So you maybe can understand that even though I add on one more F2 from inside out, okay, you're still getting the same answer, X, correct? Okay, you get the idea? That's why if I add on one more F square here, it become F power 6, total together, F power 6. F power 6 and F power 4, F power 2 are the same answer, X. Okay, that's why now we can make some hypothesis here saying that if your answer X is belongs to F square, so whatever the number that is even, even number power, like F square, F4, F6, F8, F10, F20, F50, and so on. If it is even number power, the answer all same, X. Is it clear for this? So which means if later on if I ask you what is the function for F16, F16, okay, F16, if I ask for the answer F16, you should be able to answer me that it is equals to X. Because F16 just like F2, F2, F2 for 8 times, right? So from inside out, they are all same answer, X. Is it okay first for this concept? Hmm. Still good, still good. Clack, clack. E, e, e. Still okay, still okay. So now for F37, is it 37? Yeah, 37. So F37, I think we can proceed. Find this answer already. F37, we can make it no need to go through so many F2 or F3 or F4. We can make it simple. We know that even number power for this question is all equals to X, right? So we can make it 37 become 36. Is it okay? F F 36 like this. Because yeah. I make it 36 because 36 is an even number power. Yeah, this is even number power, which means for F36 is actually equals to X again. That's why. Okay, back to the composite here, inside out. F36X is equals to X. Yoo-hoo! So which means F37X equals to Fx, and Fx is just on the question, right? Yeah, just copy down here. And make sure you write this one beside, okay? The undefined part. Uh, okay, siap, this is the answer. Is it okay for 26? Oh, you are saying that, yeah, same thing. F2, the answer is X ma. F4 also X, right? Which means if you go through F4, like F4 for like 9 times, is it? 9 times. F4, F8, F12, yes, F20, F26, F50, F100. They are all same answer. X. Provided only X has this benefit. Only answer X. Don't assume that, if this one even number is X, so can I assume that F to the power of odd number is this one? Not really actually. Only X has this benefit. The rest of the answer, no. Only X. That's why if you're able to find X for this, for your composite, even though they make the power bigger, right? You should be able to solve it. Okay, is it good? Dun-dun-dun. Okay, happy. Okay, no question, no? I think we have no time to go for the rest. Yeah, try to not drag your time lah, because you need to have lunch also, right? So I'm gonna stop here first, 26. So what? Oh, if the answer is not X, then too bad, lor. You have to do like what we write here, lor. If let's say F2 is not X, right? Then when doing the F3, so you have to do really your triple F. Yes, you have to do triple F already. Yeah, if the answer is not X. But don't worry, this sort of question, they confirm give the answer X1. It's just that you have to find out what power only. Yeah. They confirm you get you the answer for X, but just that depends on what power is this. For number 26 here, this is even number power. 2 ma. So possible to be, let's say your answer equals to x is f power 3, maybe lah. Or maybe the answer for x maybe f power 4. Depends on the question. So no matter how you confirm you'll have answer for x1. Just have to see what power only. Is it okay? Okay, can. So I'm gonna stop here first. Okay. The rest of the question you can try because yeah, we have no time to go for everything. The answer I already give you bottom here lah, for the final answer. But don't worry, because this seminar I'll go through chapter one with you, and in the normal class, right? In the normal class that we go through, I will still do chapter one again. So don't worry, we'll do two times for chapter one. Okay. So hopefully today's seminar let you get back what you have learned last time for chapter one. Maybe lah, maybe a bit. Okay. So yes, today I stop here. Then if possible, I will see you in the next seminar. Okay. See you when I see you lah. So you can enjoy your lunch now. See you when I see you lah. Bye bye.